What's up? Today I wore my shirt to school from the tour, because I have the special tour version of this shirt, which means on the back of it, I don't even know, I guess, do you see? It's upside down for you, but you can see that there's like a map, and down there are the tour dates. And you can only get this like at the tour, which is why it's so special. And I went to school with it, and no one knows this band really. Like, one dude on Monday said that he knew it, but like also he didn't seem to be like a fan of it. He just seemed to be aware of Ghost's existence, which is kind of cool though, because he seems pretty average, so you wouldn't expect that from him. But yeah, didn't mean to do that. But I felt I felt very cool with my tour shirt, because no one knows it's special, but it's like me walking around in the hallway like they have no idea that this shirt is a special edition. But it's just cool to have. School makes me tired, and I hate it, just as I always have. And nothing's really working out for me, like, ever, really. But career-wise, and it's getting more annoying because I have to, like, move out. Hopefully soon. Like, as soon as possible, anyway. But I don't have a job, and I don't know if I'm gonna get one anytime soon. I'm scared of job interviews. I'm really scared. That's why it's a disorder. It kind of looks more orange down here. Today I listened to, I listened to Umbra from Skeletor, like all day basically, because it's such a good song. After the concert, I listened to a lot of Ghost. This is something that I do for some reason where, like, I will go to a concert with other people, of a band that I'm, like, alright with. I'm like, yeah, I know this band, I know some of their songs, I like some of their songs, but I'm not, like, super into them. And then after the concert, I'll only really start listening to them for some reason, because then I'm like, oh, this concert was so good, let me check out more. And then I do. But I've known about Ghost. I've been a fan of them for like vaguely 2 years now. Which isn't really a lot. But I have even less songs before in my playlist. It was like only 5 or so, and now it's like 11 or 12 or so. My bangs are still fucked up. I think I just need to let them grow out more. Because here, you see how these are, like, really short, and I cut them specifically, like, to be a shape? But on this side, they're, like, all long. Like, all of the hair here is really long. Like, if you were to, like, actually brush it out, you see? It's like, they're all long, and they just uniformly, like, dip together into my triangle like that. I don't know. For some reason, I haven't been able to get my bangs right at all. For, like, months. I'm so tired. I'm so tired all the time. It's so fucking annoying. Grr. I'm watching a video right now. Show me what it is. Look. It looks so fucked up. It's like some dude that's making like an explanation video of some weird YouTube channel. This is one of the things I really like to watch on YouTube, is like those compilation of like, here's like 5 weird YouTube channels, or like 15 weird YouTube videos that are like unexplained or whatever, and it's all like horror videos that someone made in like 2008 or something. I love YouTube horror, dude. It's so fun. I'm still so excited for the new Tomodachi Life. And more so just to learn more about it. I wonder if they're gonna do like a full direct just about Tomodachi Life. Like they did with Animal Crossing. Which I hope they will. Cause then it'd be like I've just been watching a bunch of videos of people doing like, oh, here's like all the facts about the Tomodachi trailer, and like here's like a bunch of things you may have missed. And like this is what I would like to have in the game. And I just keep watching that stuff, and I'm so excited for it, dude. I'm so excited for it. Man, 2026. It's gonna arrive sooner than expected, and I don't want it to. I want to have Tomodachi Life now, but I don't want time to pass. You know what I mean? Today, I'm wearing these earrings. Here's one golden ring, and one of my star earrings in gold. And then on the other... Oh, whoops. Wait. And then on the other side, I like to mix it up, and I have this one, which is the same star, and then a sparkly star, and then my helix, I don't have anything in it right here, because it started hurting today, because I put another star earring up there, and it was attached to like a little golden chain, so it would be like a chain that connects from my helix down to this little star, and it looked really, really cool. I didn't take any pictures, sadly, else I'd show you. But it looked really sick. You just have to imagine it. But for some reason, that earring up there made the cartilage of my ear, like the shell of it, made it like hurt a lot, like it was like new or fresh or something. I don't know. Also, yesterday I went to the lake. I don't know if I talked about this, like a couple weeks ago, me and my friend went to the lake and I jumped in the water and it was so freezing cold that I had trouble breathing when I was inside of the water because it was so cold my lungs wouldn't expand, which is scary, so don't ever like go ice, it wasn't ice swimming, but like don't swim in really cold water when you're alone, especially because something could have gone wrong with me, you know? And in that moment, I would have either had my friend, like, either they would have had to, like, somehow get me out of the water, which they wouldn't be able to jump in because then maybe the same fate would befall them. But in that moment, I would at least have someone to, like, call, like, an ambulance or something. Mm. Even still, it was very dangerous, and I probably shouldn't have done it. But I wasn't super far away from, like, the pier, so I could just, like, quickly swim over there and hold on to it. But yeah, don't just jump blindly into cold water. And I didn't jump the yesterday that we were there, even though it was way warmer. Because I think the first time we went, it was like barely 18 degrees Celsius. Um, don't ask me what that is in Fahrenheit. I don't speak the devil's tongue. Uh, and today, I mean, yesterday, this whole week, it's been like in between 19 to I think 22-ish, which doesn't mean the water is warm yet because it's the way beginning of the year and no body of water has had time to heat up yet. So it's still pretty cold. But like the top layer, the very shallow, if you like float on top of it, that water is um, much warmer than before. And you can actually like go in the water now and just acclimatize. How do you pronounce that? Acclimatize? Acclimatize? I think it's it's because I acclimatize. I am literally unsure. But like I got used to the water temperature pretty fast. And my friend, who's usually the last one in the water, actually he went first. Which really surprised me. He went fast too. Because usually I'm the one that's like, alright, time for me to jump in the water. What is this? Dude, my hair is like forming this way because I'm wearing headphones all the time. What being addicted to music does to a motherfucker. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then he was in the water first and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Because I put like my hand in the water and my feet and it was freezing, bro. It was literally so cold. But he was in it and he was screaming and like yelping and going like like how you do when you're in really cold water. Which I don't know how common that is. How many of you just like go into really cold water for fun? And know what that's like the feeling of like your lungs literally being unable to like go open wider. Like you can't do this. It's literally just it's crazy. It's honestly such a weird feeling. But yeah, but he got over it and then I was like, holy shit, now I have to do it. And this is the first time in a year that we've gone to the lake and I haven't jumped into it. I actually very slowly, like, lowered myself into the water from the pier. Not my proudest moment, but, like, it was fine. I didn't, like, froze to death. And we actually just, like, chilled in the water after that, after we were like, oh, okay, now we are, like, used to this water temperature. And we could actually swim around and, like, play around and stuff, and we listened to music. Because obviously no one else was there. That's the really fun part about going swimming when you're not really supposed to because it's super cold and nobody wants to do that. Is because then no one will be, like, in your favorite swimming spot, like, for sure. Like, you're gonna be alone. At most, people keep coming up to the pier to, like, take pictures of the lake. Because it's a fairly popular photo point for, like, elderly people. Um, and so sometimes if you're unlucky, they will come up to you while you're, like, with your pants down trying to get changed. Um, which, for some reason, I think my mom's coming home. Which is weird. I don't think that can't be her. Because her work has just been on. She's gonna do too many hours for sure. Whatever, that's not what I was talking about. But one woman had like a dog off leash, and it like kind of walked onto the pier, but like didn't come up to us or anything. And then she obviously saw that like there's stuff on the pier and like there's people swimming, and from really far away, like obviously, we can't hear her talk and she can't hear us. And so she just kind of stands at, like, over there and stares at us. And you never know why people are staring at you. And I always assume it's something, like, bad. But my friend just kind of, like, waved at her and smiled. And I was like, do you know her? And she was like, eh. And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the woman, like, did, like, a cold motion. I can't show you because actually probably can. Like, she, like, stood over, then she went like this. As in, like, isn't it cold? And then I yelled, I was like, just a little. And I always think that that's pretty funny because that is literally 9 times out of 10 when people come up to us while we're swimming in the cold water. One of the first things they will say is, isn't that too cold? And I think that's really cute how that's like all humans are just like, whoa, the weather isn't perfect yet. They ought to be cold in there. I must inquire. It's just always really fun because it's just like it's like small talk, but it's all the same, which I think is hilarious. Everybody just thinks to say the same thing, and then that way we are all connected. Because I would probably be doing the same thing. I'd be like, "Whoa, that's cold water, huh?" If I saw people bathing there, and I wasn't one of the people who does that. But it's really fun, and I'm hoping to be able to do it some more, and maybe in the lake behind my house. So bye. Wave, 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 wave.